How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the Liberty Bowl. Some new information emerging from the old gift that keeps on giving. No, not that one. I'm talking about the Hunter Biden laptop from hell. So apparently he backed up an iPhone onto, this laptop, and the messages found in the iPhone have some pretty revealing stuff. Not so much into the whole treasonous aspect of the Biden family, but more into the mind of this 52-year-old man-child that is Hunter Biden.
It is what it is, and he's a grown man. He is the smartest man I know. I mean, in sort of pure intellectual capacity. And as long as he's good, we're good.
So basically, I guess Jill Biden, back in like 2018, around that time, was kind of urging him to check into inpatient rehab, and Joe Biden, Hunter Biden, being the giant man child he is, threw a big old hissy fit and started going on ranting to everyone in the family about through text messages about Jill Biden, and basically, he's just trying to say, oh, I'm way smarter than she is, all this and that, blah, blah, blah. She don't know shit. And, it's a pretty funny, like I say, it's just a reveal into the mind of, a drug addict that is, completely spoiled rotten, completely can do no wrong because, anything that he does do wrong is completely swept under the rug by the media and, by his, powerful father and all this and that. He doesn't need to fucking work hard because he gets placed into positions of power that, fucking give him tons of money. Fucking his dad also just sends him tons of money for rehab and this and that type fucking shit for, Russian hookers, whatever the fuck he wants, really. And, yeah, it's just really revealing into the mind of somebody that lives that type of deviant lifestyle with absolutely zero repercussions or zero worry about the implicate the what could arise from his actions and stuff. So before we get into all that, as always, guys, let's get into this. All right.
America is a nation that can be defined in a single word. I was going to foot him.
We're losing our democracy!
More inflation. What a stupid son of a bitch.
Wake up!
Before we get into that, let's get into this. Alrighty, so from the Epoch Times, Biden family values, Hunter Biden blasts stepmom Jill Biden's teaching skills and calls her a vindictive moron and an entitled C-word in text. So this is we're reading the story from the Epoch Times. The original people that did break this story was, the Sun. So I guess, this is just some more information from the Hunter Biden laptop from hell. I guess he had backed up, an iPhone onto the laptop, and so this was just recently unearthed, I guess. And it's it's nothing really, I guess, treasonous or anything like that. If anything, it just kind of shows the man child that fucking Hunter Biden really is. All right, so let's get into some of these text messages here. So let's see. Hunter Biden blasts Jill Biden's teaching skills and told his Uncle James what he said to her after she told him that he has to get sober. So like I said, this really is just into the mind of a drug addict, and basically into the mind of Hunter Biden, and how this giant man child functions. And the drunkest I have ever been is still smarter than you could ever comprehend, and so you're a shit grammar teacher that wouldn't survive one class in an Ivy graduate program, Hunter said in 2018. So go fuck yourself, Jill. Let's all agree I don't like you any more than you like me. All right, so Hunter also told his dead brother's widow turned lover, Haley Biden. So, we all know about that, his wrong kid died and stuff like that. And so
Oh, you be careful now, you hear? Before you go and say something you're going to regret for the rest of your days.
Like what? Like the wrong kid died?
Oh, no!
fucking, of course, this piece of shit goes in and sweeps in on his dead brother's fucking, wife and shit. But, so he tells her, and, this being the nice guy that he is as well, tells her, fuck my stepmother for always being as much of a silly, selfish, entitled cunt as you are. So that's the way that he treats his dead brother's wife turned lover. So it's like I said, we're getting real deep into the mind of a moron here. All right, so in one text to his late brother Beau's wife Hallie, with whom he was romantically involved at the time, Hunter referred to Jill as a selfish, silly, entitled cunt. He also admitted that he had told now First Lady to go fuck herself, and ridiculed her teaching skills during a row after Christmas in 2018. The bitter showdown came as Hunter's penchant for crack cocaine and wild sex sessions with call girls reportedly was spiraling out of control. Right? I mean, it's a kind of slippery slope there. You know, it's fun times and all that. You know, it's fun times getting them Russian hookers and, you know, smoking crack and shit like that. Especially, you know, like when you're able to smoke crack in rehab, you know, too. Fucking when you get sent to fucking rehab and you're allowed to smoke crack and bang hookers in there too. You know, of course.
This is our future baby daddy. You're naughty horse. Hey.
Fucking. So text messages appear to show that Jill, 71, supported Haley, 47, in pushing him to seek inpatient rehab treatment. Raging against her reaction in a further text message to his uncle, Hunter, a graduate of Yale Law School, said he told the English teacher, Jill, he was smarter than her. He said, I said, yang yo, what, mom, you're a fucking moron, a vindictive moron. It's, you know, if you want to read the corrected version, it's, I said, you know what, mom, you're a fucking moron, a vindictive moron. But honestly, the way that he meant it was probably the way I said it the first time, right? So I supported the GM family, including some of the costs you should have used your salary to lay for the last 24 years. All right, so again, that's the Hunter version. The actual version, what we were all supposing he actually meant to say was, I supported my GM family, including some of the costs you should have used your salary to pay for the last 24 years. And you know, the drunkest I've ever been is still smarter than you could ever comprehend. And you're a shut grammar teacher that wouldn't survive one class in an Ivy graduate program. So go fuck yourself, Jill. Let's all agree I don't like you any more than you like me. So, again, like I say, this is just really kind of playing into the greedy kind of fucking selfish piece of shit fucking that Hunter Biden really is, So this is the way that he talks to his stepmother, because it's not his mother, like you say, fucking... It's the Biden family tree is a pretty fucked up looking thing, right? So Hunter also complained to his uncle 73 that he had previously been to inpatient rehab 7 times, and Joe literally has never come to one. Actually called me while in rehab. So Hunter added, so that's a little insane. So yeah, what would Joe really tell him while in rehab, right? I mean, good job, son. Proud of you. Fucking 7th time's the charm. Like what's he really gonna tell him? Other than fucking wrong kid died. God damn it.
Dewey, I don't know if you can hear me in there, but the wrong kid died.
Yeah. So let's see. All right, this is from the actual Sun article and stuff like that. So this was a pretty cool. I mean, it's pretty similar. The Epoch Times is basically just a summarized version of it, but there's a couple extra things in the Sun article that isn't included in there. So let's see right about here. Evidence from Hunter Biden's laptop and iPhone backup showed that his father wired him approximately $100K in December and January to try to help him get off drugs. Because everyone knows if you have a kid that's hopelessly addicted to drugs and hookers, the best thing to do is to send them $100,000 to help them get clean. Because that's what a drug addict needs to get clean, is more money. Everybody knows that. It's common sense, right? So it included $75,000 to help pay Abelo and $20,000 for a New York rehab center that Hunter never appears to have checked into. Big surprise. Like, who would have thought? Like, fucking, you give a crackhead, money and say, here you go, son, go check into rehab, all right? Take care of yourself, pay off your bills, pay off your fucking previous rehab bills, and then go check into a new fucking rehab, fucking inpatient, and I'm shocked he didn't go. That's pretty crazy. I mean, who would have thought a drug addict to be, a vindictive moron and a liar, right? So let's see. Is there any other cool stuff in here? Campbell Murray, a former global head of cybersecurity for smartphone brand BlackBerry, told The Sun, if a backup is decrypted and contains compromising, unsavory, or even illegal material, the implication is that as the son of a sitting president, this is a huge amount of leverage over that individual. Anyone who obtained that material could say to them, I will show the world what you've been doing or what you've been storing on your iPhone. If that material gets into the hands of any nation state actor, foreign intelligence service, or anybody with the desire to create leverage against a political party or movement, that would be a huge card for them to play. Apparently not, because fucking this came out during the fucking, like, these, you know, the laptop from hell came out during the fucking 2020 election. And basically it was completely swept under the rug. It was literally fucking called disinformation. It was called Russian disinformation by every fucking super fucking left-leaning news source, which is basically the mainstream media. You know, you don't even have to say left-leaning, you just got to say mainstream media, right? It was basically, you know, covered up as oh, you know, this is just a lie, this, you know, Rudy Giuliani doesn't fucking get this shit, you know, it's all a fucking lie, it's all bullshit, you know, like blah blah blah, they're trying to attack me through my son, and that's just wrong, you know.
We have great confidence in our son. I am not concerned about any accusations been made against him. It's used to get to me. I think it's kind of foul play, but look.
You know, it's not bullshit. It's now that, you know, this piece of shit has been elected, and, you know, he was elected fairly, YouTube, see? Now that he was elected fairly, and, you know, fucking, he's literally running the country directly into the fucking ground. You know, many of us believe that it is completely intentional. We don't believe that he's literally, maybe Joe Biden is that stupid, but then again, we also know that Joe Biden does not run the country. He's a fucking, literally a sock puppet. Literally fucking, someone got their goddamn hand up his ass and going, but apparently, you know, they must have a fucking twitch because they just make him stutter all the goddamn time. But, yeah, that's basically what's going on. We know that this motherfucker ain't running the goddamn country, and I totally forgot what I was talking about. Oh, the election, right? So yeah, you know, we know this guy's totally fucking running the goddamn country into the straight into the fucking ground with his fucking terrible economic fucking policies, his fucking horrible handling of fucking all the crises going on. Fucking, motherfucker probably still wants fucking lockdowns and mask mandates and fucking vaccine mandates, all this shit. Even though all this information, which I'm not going to talk about right now because I don't want to get fucking strike from YouTube, is going to fucking is coming to light and stuff like that, and it's still just. Deny, you know, not my fault. Put the blame on somebody else. Never take personal accountability for anything, you know. Oh, fucking the economy's bad because the Republicans haven't come up with a good enough plan to fucking save the economy. Motherfucker, you are in power. And fucking, I was actually reading an article fucking about my whole fucking Mitchie McConnell's fucking, you know, economic plan to, you know, help get us back on track, which is basically, everybody just go back to your fucking jobs. Go back to fucking work. And, you know, of course, fucking, I was reading a HuffPost article where they're talking about, I don't want to fucking waste the time to pull it up, but they're talking about, oh, you know, his answer to fucking fixing the economy is everyone just go back to these jobs that you left because they were dangerous and low paying jobs. And that's your answer? Like, no, like we want more money. How about you just print more fucking, you know, like, why can't we just handle this through the government alone? Why do people need to work for a living? Like, dude, complete fucking idiocracy, you complete fucking dumb motherfuckers. But still, I don't know, fucking crazy shit going on in politics, people. Crazy shit going on. Fucking, you guys have been noticing fucking all over the goddamn world. Fucking Sri Lanka, fucking, they overthrew their goddamn president. They fucking, you know, protested him out of fucking office. In fucking, in the Dutch, you know, the Dutch farmers, they're fucking protesting over these fucking ridiculous goddamn fucking environmental measures that are preventing them from being able to actually farm or even, you know, produce food or actually do their fucking jobs. Here in America, you know, we're seeing that fucking, you know, Biden's fucking warning of food shortages, all this and that shit. Meanwhile, he's telling fucking, you know, they're actually paying fucking farmers right now to not farm, and fucking, you know, we're seeing all these fucking, you know, food processing plants blowing up all over the country. All these accidents. You know, it's just a weird high number of accidents this year. You know, and yes, there are accidents every year, but if you look at the numbers, these numbers are at a much higher and much more consistent, you know, level of, you know, these events happening. You know, it's pretty consistent across the board with all these fires and explosions and accidents and stuff. And so, yeah, it's some pretty crazy stuff. And I've completely digressed from the entire point. We were talking about fucking Hunter Biden here, but anyway, Whew. I'm going to go ahead and cut it off here, man. I'm just getting to rambling now. So I appreciate you guys checking out the videos. I appreciate you guys checking out all the videos. I appreciate the subscribers. I appreciate everybody. You know, we're going to be doing, you know, some interviews and stuff like that. You seen we've been posting, you know, our Liberty chats and stuff where, you know, it's pretty much just audio right now, but we are going to be doing some Skype calls with, you know, the Liberty crew, and it's going to be fun times all around. It's going to be good stuff. It's going to be, you know, some laughs, some, you know, some what the fuck moments. You know, we're going to have some debates because, you know, of course, we don't fucking completely agree on everything all the time. We have differing opinions. You know, we're all kind of lean in the same direction, but we all, of course, we still have differing opinions. So we're going to be getting into a lot of cool shit here on the show. So I appreciate all you guys checking it out. Peace.
I didn't say you
That's
were holding.
stupid, guys.
I didn't.
Is this camera on me?
Yes, it's on.
That's stupid. Use your common sense. Don't forget the blogs. Forget how you feel about me. Hate me if you want to. Love me if you want. But just use your common sense. Y'all killing me with this. You're killing me, man. Y'all just don't want to believe the truth. You don't want to believe it.